I like taking photos of wildlife, particularly reptiles. With captive reptiles, this can go a step further. In this particular style of photography, you're taking photos of your reptiles on a black shiny surface. This is usually done on black acrylic. It's a beautiful style that cancels out the background and turns it solid black, all the while keeping the subject in focus. Another bonus feature is that it also captures the reflection of the subject, which looks pretty cool. In this video, I'm going to show you how I take these types of photos. I'll be using Madam G, the axanthic black-headed python, as my subject. Other items you require to take these sorts of photos are a camera, decent lighting, a board of black acrylic, and last, but certainly not least, a reptilian subject. Once your area is set up, it's time to get started. To get your snake to adopt a more pleasing position, it's best to use some sort of hide. Their own personal hide is a good option. It will be familiar to them and they'll see it as a place of security. Next step is to funnel the snake into its hide. Usually they'll naturally go in of their own accord. Give the snake a little bit of time for it to settle into a more comfortable position. Once they have settled down, gently lift the hide up. Then start taking photos. You may need to rinse and repeat this process a few times. When you're sure that you have the photos that you require, you can put the snake back into its enclosure. Sometimes the snake will decide when it's time to finish the session. This is usually displayed through stressful behaviours. When you see your snake is in distress, it's best to end the session now and try again another day when it has calmed down. The aim of these photo shoots is to make the procedure as less stressful as possible. Fortunately, Madam G is pretty calm about this and she doesn't really seem to care either way. Right, we have taken the photos and have uploaded them to the computer. It's time to administer the final finishing touches. Next, I'm going to open this in a photo editing software. I use Photoshop Elements. As you can see, the background isn't blacked out in this photo. We're going to change this. To do this, we need to click on the brush tool. Make sure the color selected is black, and then we start coloring in the background. This is a timely process, so for the video's sake, we're going to speed things up. Otherwise, we'll be here all day. As you get closer to the snake, adjust the brush size so as not to paint over it. I find zooming in allows for better accuracy. To do this quickly, you just press the Ctrl Alt plus or Ctrl Alt minus to zoom in or out. You want a nice, clean, crisp edge. In some areas, the edges may be a little blurred, so in this case it is best to adjust the brush size to compensate for this. Now the background has been completely blacked out, but there's still a few last steps to do. We're now going to use a spot healing brush tool. This is to clean up the tiny specks of dust that were present on the black acrylic, and consequentially the camera picked up on it as well. You can leave them in if you wish, but I prefer to remove them. Right, the background has been blacked out and the tiny specks of dust have been removed. It's time to crop the photo to your liking, and voila, you're done. Thanks for watching. I hope you find this useful in your photographic pursuits. If you want to see more videos, make sure you are subscribed and you've clicked the notification bell. Until next time.